How you doing, guys? Good morning, guys. Good morning to you all. I'll be doing a lot of videos. I think I made that promise, so now people understand. But first of all, guys, before I start today, I just wanted to make an announcement. We've reached 4K subscribers. 4K subscribers, and this was actually a target to reach for the end of the season. And I didn't really think we could reach 4K, to be honest with you. I think I've been sitting on 3,400 for a long, long time. And reaching 4K is amazing. I never thought I could, like, when you look at 4K at your at the YouTube channel, let me just show you guys for a minute. Because when you look at 4K, it just looks different. It just feels different, you know? You're like, is that the channel? Is that truly the channel at 4K at this point in time? I was like, nah, that ain't the channel, you know, that ain't the channel. But big up to all of you, man. Big up to all of you, respect all of you, and I appreciate all of you. I'm gonna do a giveaway. Uh, you know the new Man City jersey with the white stripe, the new one, the blue one. I'm going to do a giveaway. That's how much I appreciate all of you. So I'm gonna do a giveaway. But the thing is, um, you have to be a member to enter the giveaway because it's difficult for me to do a giveaway with just random subscribers. I don't know if that makes sense because I don't know, I can't see my random subscribers, but I can see the members, guys who joined as members. If you want to become a member on this for this channel, all you have to do is press the join button. You join button, it's just 99 cents, I think so. If you become a member, you enter a chance to win a new City jersey, the new one, the 2025 jersey. We're talking about the one Gibbs-White is wearing right now. Let me show you the jersey I'm talking about. Bear with me for a minute. I'll show you the jersey we're wearing. But anyway, we had 4K. 4K. Big up to you guys, 4K, and then we're going to give away the new Man City jersey to one of you guys, one of the members. You know, as a thank you. Um, Let me get this on screen and show you the jersey I'm going to give away. So this is the kit I'm going to give away. Bear with me. There we go. Yeah. So I'm going to give away this kit, the one Gibbs-White and Reijnders is wearing. So this is the kit I'm going to give away. It's going to be delivered straight to your house. New, nothing. No, I did this last time. I gave away the other Man City jersey. That was 2 years ago. So at 4K, I'm going to appreciate you guys. And give you this jersey, the one Gibbs-White and Reijnders is wearing. That's the one I'm going to give to you guys. So anyway, let's talk about the rebuild. Man City's rebuild. Welcome to the show. Like the video, guys. Another thing which you can just do for me, guys, is like the video. And you know what I have seen? There's a lot of you guys who keep coming back to the channel, about 500 of you guys, and you haven't subscribed yet. Why are you not subscribing? Go ahead, subscribe, guys. Let's get the hustle on, be part of the family. And as I said, I appreciate you all. So anyway, guys, we all know that at this point in time. Okay, let me see the comment. It says Patrick, hand the cash for Gibbs-White. I'll hand the cash for Gibbs-White. I will. Well, wake up news, big up there. I'll hand the cash for Gibbs-White very soon. Says AK4 Pete. Good morning, Patrick. Good morning to you. Yes. Tuning from USA, mate. Thank you very much, man. Um, I'm actually getting a lot of people who are tuning from the USA. To be honest with you, a lot of people tuning from the USA. So big up to all the USA people. Big up to you. Big ups to you. Anyway, let's go to this rebuild, this Manchester City rebuild that we need. That I feel like at this point in time, with the fact that we've heard the news that our best friend or our good friend or our close friend, Florian Wirtz. And you know what pissed me off yesterday? What pissed me off yesterday is I made such a brilliant video, right? A brilliant video about Florian Wirtz, why he fits for Man City. Go watch it on my channel. I explained what sort of player he is, what he brings to the team, and then boom, I find out that and I then find out that Wirtz is going to Bayern, which pissed me off. Can you imagine? That just pissed me off, to be honest. Um, but it is what it is. But I implore you to still go see the video. Go see the video on my channel. Anyway, the Man City's rebuild, which I think is important, is the midfield. Of course, we are all asking for fullbacks. Anyway, hello from Alan from Melbourne. Oh, big up to all of you guys. Where are you watching from? Let me know. Where are you watching from? Where is everybody watching from? Uh, yeah, my timing was awful. My timing was awful. Let's be honest. My timing was awful. Okay, look. The chat is cooking me. But it was a good video. Go watch it. It was a good 15-minute video. And I'm going to continue doing such videos. I'll do one on Reijnders. I'll do one on Gibbs-White. But I think I'm a jinx. I think if I do a video, the same video, guys, where are you watching from? Let me know. Where are you watching from? What country are you watching from this morning? Let me know. Yeah, big up to you, man. Thank you very much. He does want to come to us. Move on. He doesn't. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Well done on the 4K, Patrick. Well deserved. Telling the truth gets rewards. Big up to you, man. I respect it. Big up, Patrick. Virginia Beach. Oh my God. Big up to you. Big up to you and all the guys. Keep telling me where you're coming from, guys, as we go this. Okay, look. City did a rebuild. At this point in time, guys, I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to be 100% honest. Adam at Lone Island. My guy. I'm also in Ireland. At Lone Island. Big up, man. Big up to you. At Lone Island. We are both in Ireland. How is it in Athlone? Right now in Dublin, it's very it's very hot. How is it in Athlone? Trust accepts who they buy. Okay, we'll trust them. Manchester, UK. Big up to you, Manchester, UK. Pittsburgh. Oh my God. There's everybody from Trinidad. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's a lot of you from different countries in here today. Big up, big up, big up, big up. So anyway, let me talk about this rebuild. I don't know if you guys agree with me in the chat. I think for this rebuild to happen, especially in the midfield, we need to get rid of Bernardo Silva. We need to get rid of Gundogan. We need to get rid of KDB. Reason why I'm doing this is I wanted KDB to stay, and I also wanted Bernardo Silva to stay. But what I have seen recently is this. I have seen that even Pep Guardiola said it in the press today. He was talking about Echeverri, who we're talking about in a few minutes. He said, when you're fresh in the team, you don't have any attachments. Your mind is clear. You just come here to play football without fear. What I noticed is when the new players come to the City team and play midfield, like the first time when Omar Marmoush came to City, he was pointing at where he wants the ball to be played. Omar Marmoush kept on doing these runs and pointing where the ball has to be played. And do you know what pissed me off? None of the old City players gave him the ball. Instead, they were passing sideways, rotating the ball and recycling the ball. What I have seen in this team, right? It's very difficult for new players to demand for the ball or get the ball off the old players. So I believe that this rebuild requires a clean sweep of all the midfield. I don't know if you agree with me. I don't think any of the old midfielders should stay. I think none of them should stay. I think they should all go, and we should just have a new midfield. If Reijnders is coming in, but Gibbs-White is coming in, I'm going to talk about them in a few minutes. Foden is still here. Foden, Reijnders, Echeverri, Gibbs-White, Rodri, Nico Gonzalez, Kovacic if he stays, Nico O'Reilly. These should be the midfielders. The odd midfielders should go. Even the odd midfielders, if you talk about them, right? The ones we have right now. I'm pretty sure you guys have been there with me, screaming at the TV. KDB, he can't do corners anymore. He can't do free kicks anymore. Bernardo Silva, he can't do corners anymore. He's not a threat in the box anymore. Gundogan, yes, he's had good games, but he's not the Gundogan from seasons ago. So, Man City going forward with this rebuild, it's going to be very difficult because this rebuild, you need a fresh midfield. You need fresh ideas. You need players who are willing and hungry to play. Unfortunately, I don't know what's going to happen with Nunes. I would still see Nunes as an option of a box-to-box or an option of a right back. But I am just thinking, I don't know how you guys feel in the comments. We should just go all out. I think we should go all out. I think we shouldn't excuse any of the old players. We shouldn't say, oh, but if so-and-so so-and-so stays, we might maybe we might maybe salvage them. They might maybe give us a good few years, a good few months. No, I think for this rebuild, we have to just go straight new. Let me talk about players that have to take over. I think as soon as some of the old guard leave, players like Foden, Phil Foden, have to be given the keys as midfielders. Players like Foden no longer have to play as a winger or as a right winger, left winger. He has to become one of the main midfielders in this team. Foden, for years, has always been versatile. Foden for years has always been a spark sometimes. Like last year, Foden was one of the best number 10s in the world. Foden was the best player in the Prem. And if we did well in the Champions League, we could have been saying Foden for the Ballon d'Or. Foden was that good. But guess what? This year, obviously, he hasn't had a good year, but we took him away again from midfield as soon as KDB got fit, as soon as Bernardo got fit, as soon as Gundogan came back, Foden was taken away from the midfield. Foden has to be a pivotal part of the rebuild. A lot of people have given up on Foden. He's just 25 years old. Foden has been playing for City for so long. I know what you mean that he lacks poser, but at the end of the day, look at what he did for us last season. You don't really have to just have poser all the time. You also have a different. Foden and Musiala are similar number 10s. They can also, Foden can create. I don't agree with this. I think Foden can create. Foden can create. It's just that last season, he wanted to take control of that midfield and say, I'm going to score the goals. So there's a person from Manchester. Pick up to you, fact checker from straight away from Manchester. Let's let Pep spend billions on new players. Nothing will change until he changes himself. He will change. He will change. He will change. He will change. When the club overpays for a player, it puts massive pressure on them. Honestly, how many 100+ signings have actually been a success? Most struggle to live up to the fee. Good riddance is not signing Verts. Okay, people are happy. Okay, Foden is a creator, but not KDB level. Yes, I get that. He's not KDB level, but Foden is Foden. What Foden can do, I don't think KDB can. And what KDB can do, I don't think Foden can. But Foden is a different type of number 10. And I think going forward, if we're building the midfield, Foden has to be part of the midfield. And I think we will see a different type of Foden next season. And I hope Foden rises to the occasion. And I hope Foden comes back. Because let's just not pretend as if this guy is not the guy who was cooking for us. Let's not pretend as if this is the Foden who was the player of the season. This is the Foden who carried this team when this team needed carrying. So I'm not gonna give up on Foden. Some of you guys can give up on Foden, but I am definitely not giving up on Foden. So anyway, another player that has impressed me. Obviously, before we speak about the players that are coming to the team like Reijnders and them, man, let's talk about Echeverri, another option to play as a number 10. Echeverri came on against the Crystal Palace. We were losing already, and I didn't enjoy that. I didn't like the fact that obviously he came on, but I was happy that he came on for City because I haven't seen him for a long time, and I was dying to see him. But obviously, it was disappointing to see Echeverri come on while we are losing. But what I saw from Echeverri, I haven't seen from most of our players. Echeverri is a smart player, and you could see when he came on for that game, he was occupying spaces, like spaces where KDB used to occupy. Unfortunately, again, as I was speaking at the beginning, that some of these old players are so obsessed with recycling and passing the ball. Nobody was passing the ball to Echeverri. Echeverri tried few times. Echeverri tried a few times to ask for the ball in spaces, and none of them were giving him the ball. But I think Echeverri can be one of the number 10 options. You could check within a few minutes, he was getting into very dangerous areas. And this is a Crystal Palace team that packed the bus, and Echeverri almost scored. There's a few times he got into very dangerous areas, and he was able sometimes to pass the ball, bounce the ball off KDB, bounce the ball off the midfielders, asking for the ball constantly, dribbling, trying to be progressive. So Echeverri can be one of the midfielders for the rebuild. Of course, he's young, he's 19 years old, but I think this age thing has to stop. This age thing has to stop. This age thing has to stop. I think if a player is good enough, they have to play. So I think I wouldn't mind seeing Echeverri in the next game. I seriously wouldn't mind seeing Echeverri playing in the next game because I think he's ready enough. I think he's better than the midfield we have. I think he's better than the midfielders we have at the moment. I would rather see Echeverri play. If we're playing, let's say for instance today, you've got Kovacic and Nico Gonzalez. I'll play Echeverri as the free roaming number 10. And I think there's more from Echeverri we're going to see. We're going to see more of him, obviously, in the Club World Cup in about next month. But Echeverri, I can't wait. I can't wait. But anyway, now let's talk about Gibbs-White. Like the video, guys. Let's keep going. Let's talk about Gibbs-White. Obviously, Gibbs-White is playing for Forest. And at this point in time, he's become as one of the most compelling options for City to look uh, to to fill the void, to fill the creative void. For you guys, I've just put a few notes together. Uh, why Gibbs White is a good fit for City, and I think he would be a good fit for City, and he would actually suit City. First of all, versatile. He's very versatile and tactical intelligence. Gibbs White has shown his adaptability by excelling in various midfield roles, including number 10 and central midfielder. His ability to operate between the lines, link play, and contribute defensively aligns with what Pep Guardiola demands as a manager. Work rate and pressing ability, known for pressing off the ball, and Gibbs White fits Pep Guardiola's high intensity playing style. His willingness to contribute defensively and press opponents aligns with what Pep Guardiola always wanted in his team. If you remember, when Pep Guardiola first came to City, the issue he had, he said, it was players couldn't press within a certain moment when they lose the ball. Then rewind to 2017, 2018, when City were in their prime, they would press. They would press. They would press. As soon as they lose the ball, they would press. Players had the legs and they would press. But now, if you look at Man City, none of them can press. Gibbs White is very good at pressing. His off the ball movement is incredible. And you know the other thing that I was doubting Gibbs White, but I was like, you know what? I would rather buy Gibbs White because he's proven in the Premier League. Gibbs White has had over 150 appearances in the Premier League, and Gibbs White brings value to top flight experience. What I mean by that is he's the captain and a leader in his team. And let's not forget, it's because of Gibbs White consistent performances. That's why Nottingham Forest are pushing for Europe right now. And Gibbs White is also in the, if I'm not lying right now, right? Gibbs White is going to make it in the team of the season. I don't think there's anybody who's done as good as Gibbs White as a captain and as a player to get his team into the Champions League. As a Nottingham Forest captain, Gibbs White has demonstrated leadership on and off the pitch. His ability to inspire and lead by example would be an asset in the high pressure environment like City. If you've noticed, right, Man City like buying captains. Ruben Diaz, captain Benfica. Jack Grealish, captain Aston Villa. Kovacic, captain Chelsea. There is this thing where sometimes when you're going to a big team, it's good to have somebody who's a leader and a captain. They easily fit in the dressing room. They know how to handle a dressing room, so they know how to handle it. Why there's consideration regarding the experience of Euro competitions, Gibbs White's ambitions make him a promising candidate to succeed as a midfielder at City. Gibbs White, to be honest with you, as much as we hate him, I know it's not a sexy name. It's not Xavi Siemens. It's not Verts. But Gibbs White will give us the basic you need. Sometimes you need a player who can provide you with the basics. And I think Gibbs White is good enough to provide City with the basics. And yes, people say I've changed my tone on Gibbs White. Yes, I've changed my tone because at the end of the day, you have to sometimes look at a player and say, you know what? This player is not as bad as we think he is. This player is not as bad as we think he is. So I have just explained to you things that Gibbs White can bring to the team. Obviously, a lot of people, a lot of people, a lot of people have their favorite, and obviously, everybody right now for the rebuild, the guy who we seem to be in more advanced talks is Reijnders from AC Milan, and who Reijnders obviously is a box to box. He's a number 8 and very good height. Can score goals. At the meantime, that's the one. Apart from Gibbs White, that's the other midfielder we've been heavily linked with at City. Reijnders is 26 years old. Gibbs White is 25. You see, that's the good age. People are like, oh, we want somebody very young. No, the young people we have is going to be Echeverry and them. Those are the guys we can use. I don't know if Market is staying or he's going. You don't know. But Reijnders also brings leadership. He brings control to that midfield. And if you look at Reijnders, his pressing game is also the same as Gibbs White. He can press on and off the ball movement. Very good. Gets into the box. very good eye on the goal, very good height. Reijnders and Gibbs-White, they bring a bit of. I know Gibbs-White is not that tall. Reijnders brings a bit of tallness and presence in that midfield, but Gibbs-White brings a bit of physicality. He's more physical than Philip Foden. He'll be more physical than Echeverry, but I know Foden and Echeverry are more than number 10, so they don't really need to be that physical. So for me, I am excited with Reijnders. I'm telling you, I am excited with Reijnders because this guy is a very dynamic midfielder. Reijnders is also versatile, capable of operating as a box-to-box player, as an attacking midfielder, or he can operate in a double pivot. So if you need him in a double pivot next to Rodri, Reijnders can still do it. He's very flexible, allows him to adapt to various tactical setups, and his strengths will be highly valued by Pep Guardiola in the formation, especially a formation that's fluid like Pep Guardiola. Another thing that we haven't seen in this team for a long time is progressive ball movement. This is what I was talking about, that when Echeverry was playing in the Crystal Palace game, he was being more progressive. But the other guys, when they get the ball, they were always passing it sideways, backwards. No progressive ball movement. This is what Reijnders is good at. At the Euros 2024, Reijnders stood out for his ability to break defensive lines with incisive passes. He ranked amongst the top midfielders for progressive carries and line breaking passes, demonstrating his capability to drive forward and create goal scoring opportunities. Do you see that? Line breaking passes. That's what we've been missing in this team, demonstrating his capacity to drive and play forward passes. That's what we need. High press resistance. If you've noticed, right, teams are not scared of City anymore. So we used to be known as the team to have press-resistant midfielders. Now they're not afraid, they're pressers. Operating under pressure, Reijnders always maintains a high pass completion rate, showing that his composure and decision-making under intensive situations. His resilience is crucial in Pep Guardiola's high pressing and possession-based style. This is what is missing in this team. I keep saying that word. It's been missing for so long. We're not press-resistant anymore. People just go after us. And another thing is, do you remember when we were talking about our midfielders? That why do our midfielders not get so many assists? It's because there is nobody who crashes into the box. Reijnders, the other thing is, he's a goal threat from midfield. In Serie A, Reijnders has increased goal tally highlights by arriving late into the box and scoring. And he's very good at finishing his opportunities that are created by other players. And this can add extra dimension to the midfield role. Basically, this guy is a proper fit for Gundogan, who I think we should get rid of at this point in time. And his ability to link up is what also we need, because some of these players don't have the desire to link up anymore. They would rather keep the ball. They would rather play it safe. I am tired of watching a midfield of safe men. I'm tired of watching a midfield of players who just want to be safe with the ball. Take a bit of risk. So that's what Gibbs-White, Echeverry, Foden, Reijnders will bring to this midfield. Even Nico Gonzalez. We need a new mindset in this City team. And I believe that these new players, if they get signed, Gibbs-White, Reijnders, and players like Echeverry get a chance, players like Foden get a chance in midfield, players like Nico Gonzalez get a chance, or Nico O'Reilly, we will be back to our best and City will be back to compete again. Let me read some of these comments. Foden doesn't have the calm, measured control, vision of the ball to play that position, more of a shooter, but he played very well in that position last season. He helped us. First checkup. Last season, he was our best attacker by far, played in 10. Please tell him. Tell him. Did you see what Bernardo said about Echeverry? I know, I saw it. Everybody's praising Echeverry. Echeverry is a baller. Echeverry is a baller. And I hope to God that we continue using him. And I hope to God Pep Guardiola has seen the light. I know he said in the press that, Echeverry looks like a good player. So I hope he's seen the light. And I hope by seeing the light, he plays him, because there's really no point of just praising the player and not playing him. Another thing that's pissing me off is Reijnders. Reijnders is just 25 million release clause, which is 20 million pounds, and we're not looking at him. I hope we look at him, man. And a lot of people keep saying attitude. Who cares about attitude, man? As soon as you're a baller, you're a baller. We need ballers in this team. We need players who are capable in this team. We need players who show a bit of heart and courage in this team, because that's what we are missing right now, where we have a lot of safety agents. Let's keep on reading the comments. Half of our problems would be solved if we try to play faster and more counters, at least a bit more. That is true, but most of the players we have right now can't even play counters anymore. Says Patrick, you've shifted. Lower your standards on Gibbs-White when you realize we are not signing Birth. I haven't shifted. I'm just saying Gibbs-White would be a good option as midfielder. Gibbs-White would be a good option as a midfielder, and I'm not hating that. Gibbs-White or Xavi Simons? I would take Xavi Simons, but at this point in time, let's be real, it's Gibbs-White. When was the last time City played through ball? No risk, no reward. Long time ago. None of them want to play a through ball. None of them want to risk it. None of them really want to do anything. Is Kels joining the stream? Kels is only going to join the watch along this evening. She's in America, and right now it's early in the morning where she lives, so she's not joining. She's only joining later on. Guys, that's the midfield rebuild. Very short video. What do you guys think? Do you think Echeverri, Foden, Reijnders, Gibbs-White, Rodri, Nico Gonzalez is a good enough midfield to win the Champions League, to win another Premier League? Let me know, guys, in the comments. Like the video, guys. As I said, we are at 4K, so our next target is 5K. Let's get to 5K. Let's get to 5K. He says, do you think you could attract Gibbs-White? Yeah, it depends, though. I think the Gibbs-White one is complicated. Does he come to City even if City don't qualify to the Champions League? Maybe he does, because regardless, City is the bigger team, and City has got Pep Guardiola, so maybe he still comes to City. But we still need to make that Champions League because we need money. Because making that Champions League means a lot. It's financial and helps us attract a certain level of players. Big up to you, Manchester, man. Big up to you, and big up to you for being one of the elite modes out there, man. Says, would you sign Tyler Dribbling? Yeah, I would. For the right price, I would. I would take him for the right price. For the right price, I would sign him. Anyway, big up to you guys, man. I might do a video on Verts. Talk about the Verts and the rejection. Obviously, my video is a bit of it's different. I actually have a video set up saying why some of these players are not coming to us. Why some of these players are not coming to City, especially some of these big players. But guys, thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. All I can ask from all of you guys is please like the video. And if you're on Twitter, please go to YouTube and like the video. You can like the video and then go on your way. Say, West Ham fan here, will you take Paqueta? I will take Paqueta in a heartbeat, but right now with all the drama, I don't know if they're going to go after him. I think that Paqueta train has sailed. So anyway, thank you very much, Salmon, man. Big up to you. Big up to all of you, man. Thank you very much. Big up to all of you. Wake Up News, big up to you. AK4 Pete, big up to you. Jackson, big up to you. Sir Alan, big up to you, Sir Alan. Hi, Drew, big up to you. Charles, big up to you. Ray, big up to you. Adam, big up to you. Adam, big up to you. And much respect. Jackson, big up to you. Ray, big up to you. Dipsic, big up to you. Trevor, I'll just call you Trevor. Okay, it says Trevor the Terrible, big up to you. Fat Shaker, big up to you, man. And you're always here, but big up to you. Big up to everybody, man. Colin, big up to Elliot, big up to you. Manchester Rising, big up to you. Salmon, big up to you. Big up to all of you, man. I appreciate it. The only channel that doesn't sugarcoat, straight talk, no spin, keep it up and consistent. You'll soon be one of the biggest City creators. Big up to you, Fat Shaker, man. Respect that, man. I try. Some people might not like the fact that I just say it as it is, but it is what it is, man. I love diversity. I welcome everybody to the channel. Even if you are watching and you want to come to the channel, people write me DMs on Twitter. They come to the channel. I know the only issue I have is I'm not consistent, but I'm going to try to be as consistent as I can. I'll be doing 2 videos or a video a day for you guys. I will always speak the truth. I will not try sugarcoat for the sake of sugarcoating. I know people sugarcoat. I know the reason why people sugarcoat is to consider people don't want to hear bad news, but it's what it is. Guys, see you today for the watch along, or I might do a video before the watch along. You never know. But big up to all of you guys and have love.
Wins tackles! Wonderful goal! It's a title winner! Perfect end to a perfect day.
Manchester City 4, Manchester United 1. Oh, what a hit! Oh, that's electrifying!
Hat-trick hunting, trick getting.
Still the appetite is there for more. Oh, it is sensational!